Good morning. Welcome to Radiant Shanti. Today, in our Qigong for Beginners series, we're going to focus on a really important part of your Qigong practice. You'll notice it's a very different setup. We're not going to be doing a lot of movement. We're really going to just the breath is the most important part of your practice. In fact, all of the movement is designed to help you breathe better because we have three sources of qi for our bodies. We have the food we eat, which is called breathe better. Because we have three sources of qi for our bodies. We have the food we eat, which is called green qi. We have the chi with which we're born. It lives in our kidneys, and that's congenital chi. And then we have air chi. Air chi it comes from the world around us. And the more we breathe deeply and are mindful to draw in this air, the healthier we'll be. If you think about where the body, it enters through your lungs, and your lungs detoxify about 70% of the toxins from your body. They remove and cleanse and clear. So your breath is very important. Your lungs also control what we call defensive qi or wei qi. Wei qi is what moves the kind of attacks any external pathogens or internal pathogens and keeps you healthy. Without air qi, you cannot have good defensive qi. So let's go ahead and really begin to lengthen the breath. As you become more and more skilled in Qigong, you'll be able to inhale for longer and exhale for longer. And that's what we're going to work on today. We'll start with very small counts for our inhales and exhales just to create awareness. And we're going to try and lengthen those inhales and exhales. Get in a comfortable position. If you would like to be standing, that's perfectly fine. You can sit on a chair, on a poof. I'm sitting outside on the ground, getting a lot of good earth and earth chi energy, but feel free to sit or stand. And let's just, you can close your eyes or keep them open, whichever feels most comfortable. Just notice your breath for now. Don't control it. Just tune into your breath. So inhale and exhale at a pace and just feel the breath. Is your stomach tight as you breathe? Is your chest tight? When the air comes in, notice that it feels cooler than the air as you exhale. So just be your awareness to your breath. Notice, are you stuffy? Try and breathe in and out of your nose, but if you are too congested, you can try and breathe through both your nose and your mouth, but breathe in and out of your nose. So just observe, what did you notice? Some people will really be tight down in their lower abdomen. I'm actually going to turn this down so you can see a little bit. Um, you'll be very tight down here. So just kind of notice, are you constricting? Are you holding in? Are you able to loosen? So just kind of, that's what you are kind of being aware of. Are you tight in your chest? Just be aware. Now, we're going to start doing a little bit of control of our breath. And we're only for now going to focus on how long we inhale and how long we exhale and how long we pause between the two. So for this, go ahead and we're going to inhale for the count of 2. And I'm going to count like this: 1, 2. Then I'll say pause, and then 1, 2. You want to try and control and regulate, inhaling for 2, pausing, and exhaling for 2. Let's begin. And don't worry about where you're breathing in, what you're doing. Just breathe in for 2 through your nose, pause, and exhale for 2 through your nose. So let's begin. Inhale, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2. We actually have a pause down here as well. Inhale, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. When you inhale for 2, it's really hard to get a nice deep breath. It's kind of a rapid breath. You don't really fill up. So the goal is that we want to fill up with air. So we want to extend and expand the length of our inhale and exhale. To do that, we're going to start focusing on what we call the lower dantian. This is the area kind of behind the belly button and below on this lower abdominal part. This part will poof out when you breathe because your diaphragm, which kind of comes down from your lungs and expands downward in a upside down U shape, that fills up with air, and that's what poofs out your lower abdomen. It's not your small intestines or large intestines, but this area will poof out when you're fully filling your lungs and your lower diaphragm with air. To get closer to this, we're going to be inhaling for 3, pausing, exhaling for 3, and pausing again. So go ahead and get comfortable. You want to relax this lower area and let it poof up as you inhale. And then when you exhale, you're going to squeeze in. Let's begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, squeezing in as you lower for 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale. Exhale. Really feel that air come in and out. Let's do that a few more times with the 3 count. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Do one more. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. And release. Just breathe naturally, natural respiration. Feel very relaxed. Note how that feels for you. Are you feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't get my breath? Or are you like, yeah, this is very comfortable for me? If you're in that first category, like you feel breathless, you can't get a full breath, then just stick with the 3 count. Continue to work on the 3 as we're going to be increasing the number count, the length with which we inhale and exhale. So just be calm with your breath. If you want to try 4 and inhale for 4, exhale for 4, and you feel stressed, maybe do it one time, breathe naturally for a little bit, and then join us again for the longer count. The key is you want to be relaxed, and this does take practice to increase your lung capacity, increase your control of your breath. So don't worry if it doesn't come today. Come back, watch the video, follow the cues to keep expanding your breath. So let's begin. We're going to do 4 counts. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. We'll do 2 more times. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Last one. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, release. Good, very good. Can be very tricky, but again, we're trying to expand. So that was focusing on expanding just within the lower dantian. That's called just this deep abdominal breathing. That's one form of breath. Another form of breath is called wave breathing, where during the 4 count, and eventually you'll get longer, you inhale, you fill up the lower dantian, but then you very clearly also fill up your middle torso, then your upper chest. On the inhale, you work from the bottom up, and then you exhale from the top down, squeezing in out the air from the upper chest, the middle ribs, and then the lower abdomen. So we're going to do the 4 count with this wave breathing, where you inhale and expand each section as you move up, and then exhale, pressing in as you move down. This takes a lot of practice, but it's a very powerful tool to work your breath and to have this awareness of all the ways the breath moves within your body. How when you inflate your lungs and diaphragm, you're expanding all these wonderful different areas of your body. So let's do the 4 count with the wave breath. So get comfortable again. And let's go ahead and I'll move my hands just to try and help you. I'll count the 4, but I'll move the hands so you know where you should be focusing. So make sure your eyes are open and you can see. So let's begin with this lower dantian. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, squeezing in, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. So this time, I'm going to, for a 4 count, tell you what to focus on. So hang on 1 second, I'm just gonna move over here. I'm going to tell you to focus on lower abdomen, lower dantian, middle torso, upper chest, and then I'll say upper chest, middle torso, lower dantian. These are all different energy centers, so we could say lower, middle, upper dantian, and that's what I'll do. I'll say that so you get used to those terms. So for that 4 count, you're going to inhale, lower dantian, middle dantian, upper dantian, pause. Upper dantian, middle dantian, lower dantian, pause. Lower dantian, middle dantian, upper dantian, pause. Upper dantian, lower dantian, pause. We're going to slow it down so it's going to be more than a 4 count, but let's get that focus. So really, the reason we have the lower dantian for 2 breaths, it just has the diaphragm has more air and more space that you have to compress to exhale. So that's why we'll do that twice. So we're going to slow it down. It'll be more than 4 counts, but just focus on the location. Okay, here we go. Lower dantian, lower dantian, middle dantian, upper dantian, upper dantian, middle dantian, lower dantian, lower dantian. Inhale, inhaling, continue to inhale all the way up, and then exhaling, really releasing, exhaling, squeezing in. Wonderful. We're going to now do a rapid breath that brings awareness to this lower area. This is a great breath just to bring awareness of your stomach muscles, the diaphragm, really contracting in. And on this, we're going to be inhaling and exhaling rapidly through the nose. You will almost never do this in your Qigong flow practice. The exercise is to help you learn how to control and move your breath. So that's the purpose here and what you're going to focus on. So go ahead, place your hand on this lower dantian area, and just for now, focus on your exhale through your nose. A rapid exhale, you're just going to press in the stomach and exhale. So don't worry about the inhale just yet, just focus on the exhale. Some of you might know this from yoga. It's called fire breath. It's fire breathing, so it's a very similar breath. In Qigong, though, we do want to focus on our inhale as well. So now we're going to inhale and exhale rapidly through our nose. And with the exhale, you are going to really squeeze in. You'll just let the stomach release on the inhale, but you're going to focus on that really strong squeezing in as you exhale. Make sure you're really trying to breathe in and breathe out rapidly through your nose. So let's go. Okay. In iron shirt qigong practices, that's where you get an incredibly strong core. You would do that breath for 1 minute to start and then work up to 5 minutes or more. For now, we're just going to go ahead and really work on the breath just for about 10 seconds. So inhaling and exhaling through your nose, strong breaths, and on the exhale, really squeeze this lower dantian in. Pause, breathe naturally. Notice, are you getting any stitch in your diaphragm, any pain anywhere? If you video another time and do it again, one is enough. If you stitch up anywhere, that means you're getting a spasm in the diaphragm. Just do that long, slow, deep breathing we did to begin. So let's go ahead, place your hands there so you can feel the breath again, and let's begin. Release. Good. Gives you wonderful tools to start practicing your breath, creating this awareness of how your lower abdomen moves to inhale and exhale and move your breath, both with the slow, controlled inhales and exhales and with the rapid breathing. Continue to work on this, and as you do your practice, if you ever feel stressed, doing the inhales and exhales is cued. It's important just to have a relaxed breath. It is much, much better for you to feel relaxed during your Qigong practice than it is to worry, oh my gosh, I can't inhale this long or exhale this long. It's okay. Just do the best you can and keep practicing throughout your day is wonderful. Before you get out of bed in the morning, before you go to sleep at night, doing these breathing exercises, the lower abdomen breathing and the wave breathing. It's a wonderful way to relax and help calm your mind as well. If you have any questions, you can always add them to the comments. We'll check the questions and send you answers. Other than that, have a great rest of your day or evening, and we'll see you next time for your beginner Qigong beginner class. Bye bye.